New Orleans AP, Frankie Beverly, whose smooth, soulful voice and timeless anthems like Before I Let Go inspired generations of fans with his band Maze, has died. He was 77. His family announced Beverly died Tuesday in posts on the band's website and social media accounts. As is often said, he lived his life with a pure soul. No information was provided in this post about the cause or manner of his death, the family said in the post, asking for privacy, place of his death. Beverly, whose songs include Joy and Pain, Love is the Key and Southern Girl, wrapped up his farewell I Wanna Thank You tour in July in his hometown of Philadelphia. That same month, a special tribute to Beverly and Maze was held at the Essence Festival of Culture in New Orleans, wrapping up the event's first 15-year run. His performance at the festival, the nation's largest annual celebration of black culture, transformed the crowd into a sea of dancing fans, many of whom were dressed in white, the kind of outfit Beverly herself often wore. Frankie Beverly's art was more than just sound. She was the common thread that connected our shared memories and moments of joy, festival organizers said in a statement. His melodies will forever resonate in our hearts and continue to inspire us. Mark Morial, president of the National Urban League and former mayor of New Orleans, said May's 1981 album, Live in New Orleans, strengthened the city's relationship with Beverly. Morial said he always sat in the front row at May's final show at the festival, and he remembers turning around and seeing the crowd as happy as a choir singing along with Beverly on every word. His music had emotion. It had positive themes of love, happiness, family, togetherness, Morial said. She was just so electric and magical, and that's what made us fall in love with him. Beverly's songs have become a staple of celebrations in the black community. The band's 1981 song, Before I Let Go, covered by Beyoncé, can be heard everywhere from clubs to cookouts and is sure to get people pumped when the song comes on. It's time to dance, said Hakeem Holmes, vice president of Essence Festival. He said the band's music has a healing aspect because it brings so much comfort and joy. And songs like We Are One bring people together because everyone sings along, he said. In an interview published in Essence magazine over the summer, Beverly called music the love of my life. He said in the interview that he doesn't know exactly why his music appeals to all ages, but believes that God has made a way for my music to reach all generations. Born Howard Stanley Beverly on December 6, 1946 in Philadelphia, he became obsessed with the 1950s R&B group Frankie Lemon and the Teenagers and changed his name to Frankie. The Maze started out as raw soul in Philadelphia in the early 1970s, then moved to the San Francisco Bay Area. It was Marvin Gaye who convinced the band to change their name to The Maze and helped them release their first album, Maze featuring Frankie Beverly, in 1977. Beverly Gaye paid tribute to the successful romantic soul and protest singer, also known as Maze, on the title track of her 1989 album Silky Soul. This kind of belief, we're talking about the 60s hippie generation, Beverly told the Associated Press in 1990. I personally think it's a shame that he's gone. We grew up in the 60s and are former hippies. Among those mourning Beverly was Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts, who wrote his timeless music, his powerful words, and his lasting influence, and I'm shocked to hear this, said Rick T. A New Orleans resident wrote, I'm shocked to hear this. Thomas, 64, a lifelong fan of Beverly and his music, said Beverly's death left a void in the world of R&B. I'm saddened, Thomas said. Frankie was a great entertainer and made sure we, the fans, had a great experience and went home with it. I grew up with his music. Thank you for Joy and Pain, Southern Girl, Happy Feelin', and Before I Let Go. I'm grateful for the time and energy he put into performing. And the music will live on, but he will be sorely missed.